Okay guys, you rock, you're just fantastic. Because every time I see something happening with ZCBI and this whole BTA batch, I think it's absolutely awesome. It was Second Life a few weeks back, and I think Mandi is really a great idea. As most of you know, and Nikhil mentioned it last time, I was in Harvard earlier last week. And this was really their annual, or not really annual, 100-year celebration of Harvard, which is called the Harvard Centennial event. Multiple CEOs from around the world, and everybody, of course, little subdued in the current slowdown that's happening in the US. And I was speaking on a panel which really talked about the different models of entrepreneurship that have happened between the US, Europe, India and China, and actually Middle East. There were 5 of us in that panel, chaired by Professor Tarun Khanna, who is the Professor of Marketing in Harvard Business School. And it's very interesting that all countries, in fact all parts of the world, have developed from completely different perspectives. If you look at China, it's because of a very stable government method. It's because of outstanding infrastructure. If you go to places like Shanghai and Shenzhen and Beijing, the kind of scale of infrastructure they're building is really the secret of success of that country. If you look at India, and that's really what my session was about, nothing is predictable. In fact, the only thing that is predictable is that it's completely unpredictable. For instance, today I'm traveling to Jaipur in the afternoon, have to drive to Bombay to catch a flight. I believe there are dharnas in Panvel, Mr. Raj Thackeray has been arrested, and nobody knows how long it will take. And that's the beauty of this country. You never know what will happen from one day to the next. Okay? One thing I do hope is that Dhoni and his team will win the test match, and I hope that's happening. That seemed almost certain some time back. And yeah, it is. Have they won, by the way? Not yet. No. Not 5 wickets yet. Let's hope, let's hope. So I think that is the strength of what we're doing. And I think this experience, I was telling Dr. Prasad yesterday, will give us that concept of, aaj ki roti, aaj hi kamana is a fantastic concept, because at the end of the day, nothing you can take for granted. All of you are entering your careers, and I'm hoping that at least some of you will get inspired by the Mandi experience to become entrepreneurs, because in building businesses, in giving jobs, in providing opportunities to other people, I think that's the true success of India. And if you take all our great entrepreneurs, whether it was J.R.D. Tata or Ghanshyam Das Birla or Aarti Goenka or so many other people, that was the basis on which they got into the marketplace. It is almost unfortunate to see experiences like we saw last week with Jet Airways, where almost like a knee-jerk reaction, 1900 people being asked to leave. I'm not saying job losses will not happen. I'm a great proponent of the cap, not the direction of this country. And I think the ability to really create a difference. Today I think in Mandi, I hope you will create a difference in your own life. You will create a difference in the lives of a few people that you will touch during your day and week in Mandi. And that's going to be great. But keep that in mind. I think it's an essential humility, what Ashok very rightly said in terms of humne apni disha chun li, which means having a direction in our own lives which we will stick to steadfast, irrespective of which route the hawa takes, politically, economically, whichever way it works. I think that's going to be the strength of ours. So I'm delighted to be here. I'm always delighted to be part of every ZCBI experiment. And I think you guys rock, and you will build the best business school this planet has ever seen. Thank you very much.